Cool FM #1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide!
Lahat ng drama, lahat ng tawanan, lahat ng iyong all-time hits. Ang tanging huntahan ng Masang Lamaw. #1 sa Mega Manila. Nationwide pa. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan. You are listening to Cool FM. Live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News at 6.
Good evening and welcome to Cool News at 6. I'm Kyle. Sheila Guo, dismissed Babang Mayor Alice Guo's sister, is now under the custody of the Senate. Sheila arrived within Senate premises at 12:29 p.m. on Monday after being detained by the National Bureau of Investigation. Senate inventory and medical checkup upon her arrival within the Chamber's premises. Sheila is expected to appear before the Chamber's public inquiry on Tuesday that will delve deep into Alice's escape from Philippine jurisdiction even with an existing arrest warrant and lookout order. Sheila was with Cassandra Ong when they were brought back to the Philippines on August 22 after the arrest at Macamo Batam Center, Amal and Rero, Indonesia on August 20. Alice was not with the two at the time of their apprehension. Ong is a lesser to Len where they raided Pampanga Philippine offshore gaming operator Lucky Sword 1996. Both chambers of Congress have separate outstanding arrest orders against Sheila and Ong. The Senate took custody of Sheila while the House of Representatives will detain Ong. Earlier, NBI Director Jimmy Santiago bared that Sheila is Chinese national Zihang Mir. There was a comparative fingerprint analysis between Sheila L. Guo, ito yung nasa amin, at isang Zihang Mir. Comparative fingerprint analysis shows Chinese Zihang Mir and Sheila L. Guo are one and the same person, the NBI chief said then. Similar to her sister Alice, Sheila is subject to an arrest order from the upper chamber for refusing to appear at the Committee on Women's hearing on July 10. Sheila is believed to be a incorporator in at least 7 businesses owned by the dismissed mayor. In addition to Alice and Sheila, arrest orders have also been issued for their family members, Wesley Guo, Jian Sihong Guo, Seaman Guo, and their suspected mother Wen Li Yin. Catherine Cassandra Leong, an incorporator of a company that leased hand to a Philippine offshore gaming operator hub in Porac, Pampanga, is on the way to her detention facility at the House of Representatives. Santa Rosa City Representative Dan Fernandez gave this information. Fernandez, in an online interview on Monday, said that House Sergeant at Arms, retired Police Major General Napoleon Taas, has already confirmed to lawmakers that Ong will be transported to the House premises. Yes. According to the Sergeant at Arms, NAP, Councilor Leong is on the way to the House of Representatives and we will be hearing her testimony on Wednesday, he told reporters. News of Ong's transfer from her detention at the National Bureau of Investigation came out after his lawyer, Attorney Ferdinand Tobasillo, said in a form earlier that his client is enrolled to the House. Ong, along with Sheila Guo, sister of dismissed Pampang Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo, were flowing in from Indonesia to the Philippines last Friday after Indonesian authorities got hold of the two individuals. The Department of Justice DOJ believes the arrest of Ong and Sheila Guo in Indonesia only proves the links between the Bogos in Pampang and Tarlac. Ong reportedly holds a 58% stake at Whirlwind Corporation, which leased land in Tarlac to Lucky Sword 99. At least 186 foreign and Filipino workers were rescued from the Porac Pogo Hub that was raided last June 14 over human trafficking charges. Meanwhile, the Pampang Pogo Hub, which was also raided, was linked to former Mayor Guo as her former family company, Baofu Land Development Incorporated, leased land to Pogo Hub operator TGON Suhan. Alice Guo previously claimed to have divested ownership of Bofu, but the Department of the Interior and local government noted that the amount she divested for 2.5 million pesos was grossly incongruent to her investment on Bofu, which is approximately 8 hectares of land. Last Friday, the House released an arrest order against Ong after she was cited for condemned by the court committee after failing to show up despite repeated invitations from different panels. A Philippine Air Force fighter jet patrolled the West Philippine Sea with Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief General Romel Bronner Jr. aboard. In an ambushed interview in Taguig on Monday, Bronner said the FA-50 also practiced its full capabilities last Friday, August 23, a day after the latest incident when the People's Liberation Army Air Force used flares against one of the PAF's planes. Last Friday, I was aboard our FA-15, and then we patrolled the West Philippine Sea, and we also tested our flares. Bronner said in an ambushed interview in Taguig City. Bronner did not further elaborate on the activity. This comes as China used flares against Philippine aircraft in the West Philippine Sea 3 times this month. The latest incident occurred on August 22 when the flares were fired from China-occupied Samora Reef and targeted the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Sena 208B Grand Caravan plane. The same BFR plane also encountered flares during its patrol in Panadac Scarborough Shoal last August 19. For the first time, two PLAAF fighter jets shot flares into the path of PAF's NC-212I plane and made dangerous maneuvers during the patrols in the Panadac Shoal last August 8. Brother deemed these incidents as escalations. It is an escalation definitely, Brother said when asked if the flares escalated the tensions, but he noted that China used flares even against the United States and Australia. Beijing's actions are based on its assertion of sovereignty over the entire South China Sea, including most of the West Philippine Sea, as it continues to reject a July 2016 Bureau award that effectively dismissed its claims and ruled in favor of Manila. The landmark ruling stemmed from a case filed by Manila in 2013, a year after its standoff with Beijing over Panadac Shoal, whose slogan the latter now effectively controls. Around 100 members of the religious sect Kingdom of Jesus Christ held a demonstration at the Liwa San Bonifacio in Manila on Monday to protest the series of arrest warrants against fugitive televangelists about Kipuloy and others in Davao City. The crowd estimate came from the Manila Police District as of 4:30 p.m. Supporters gathered at the Plaza Miranda in Quiapo as early as 3:30 p.m. and began marching towards Liwa San Bonifacio at 4 p.m. KGC members are repeatedly calling for the resignation of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and justice for the leader Kipuloy, who is wanted for child abuse, sexual abuse, and qualified trafficking case. Sobra na ang ginagawa ng gobyerno sa KGC, tama na, supporters chant as they claim that other media outlets apart from the Sunshine Media Network International are not telling the truth behind the raid in their Davao compound. Over the weekend, around 2,000 members of the Philippine National Police raided the KGC compound in Buhangin District, Davao City to serve arrest warrants for Kipuloy. Additionally, two alleged victims of human trafficking were rescued from the Kingdom of Jesus Christ compound in Davao City on Sunday. Davao police are continuously searching the KGC compound and are more than confident that Kipuloy is still inside. Also on Monday, Philippine National Police spokesperson Colonel Juan Farjado said the entrance of the underground bunker of the KGC compound of Embargo Pastor Apollo Kipuloy will likely be found soon. Farjado said the authorities can penetrate the radar is detecting signs of life in an underground area spanning 20 to 30 meters. Former Negros Oriental Congressman Arnolfo Arni Defos has raised his claims of harassment and political persecution to the United Nations Commission on Human Rights, according to his lawyer, Attorney Ferdinand Topacio. During the Pandasal Forum on Monday, Topacio said that Tevez has retained consul in the Netherlands and they have made filings before the UN. Topacio explained that one complaint invokes Tevez human rights and alleged human rights violations, while the other one is an application seeking review by the UN Special Rapporteurs to determine if there have been violations of his right under international law. The legal counsel stressed that the Philippines is a signatory to both the UN Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the International Treaty on Civil and Political Rights. Under the doctrine of incorporation, they become also part of the law at the same level as acts of Congress. Therefore, dapat sundin ng ating gobyerno, Topacio said during the forum. As for Tevez's appeal for reconsideration regarding the extradition, Topacio confirmed that there have been no updates yet. On June 27, the Department of Justice announced that the Timor-Leste court granted the Philippines' request to extradite Tevez and that he will return to the country soon. However, the former lawmaker has yet to come back. Tevez is charged with 10 counts of murder, 12 counts of first-degree murder, and 4 counts of attempted murder related to the March 4, 2023 attack, which resulted in the death of Governor Raul Degamo and 9 others. Additionally, the Anti-Terrorism Council has labeled Tevez a terrorist, which led to the freezing of his assets in the Philippines. And the Department of Social Welfare and Development has shaded public figures who seem to downplay the charges against fugitive televangelist Apollo Kibuloy. Kibuloy, leader and founder of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, is facing allegations of human trafficking, sexual exploitation, and abuse of minors. The DSWD pointed out that it is particularly painful when public figures who should be champions of justice and defenders of the vulnerable seem to downplay these horrific acts or align themselves with those accused of such egregious crimes. The agency also said it is standing with those who cannot protect themselves, particularly minors subjected to abuse, human trafficking, and sexual exploitation. As the agency tasked with safeguarding the well-being of our nation's most vulnerable, the DSWD cannot stay silent in the face of the serious charges against Mr. Apollo Kibuloy. The allegations of human trafficking, sexual exploitation, and abuse of minors strike at the very core of what we stand for, protecting those who cannot protect themselves, it said. We must never forget that behind every case are real children, real mothers, and real families who are suffering. The DSWD stands with these victims. We are committed to ensuring that they receive the justice they deserve and that their voices are heard, it added. The DSWD said it pains them to see a child in need, in pain, or left without hope. It is this same pain that drives our work at the DSWD, the Social Protection Agency added. The DSWD urged leaders and citizens to stand with them in protecting the rights of every child in the country and support the judicial processes to bring perpetrators to justice. We stand firmly with President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. in his commitment to creating a better future for every Filipino child where no one is left behind or left to suffer alone, it added. Based on reports, one of the rescued human trafficking victims was allegedly taken by KGC members when he was 17 in 2021, while the other was a 52-year-old woman purportedly brainwashed by the religious group. Over the weekend, around 2,000 members of the Philippine National Police raided the KGC compound in Buhangin District, Davao City, to serve arrest warrants for Kibuloy, who was wanted for child abuse, sexual abuse, and qualified trafficking cases. The Davao Police said they are continuously searching the KGC compound and are more than confident that Kibuloy is still inside. Once again, PNP spokesperson Colonel John Farjado Almonte said the entrance of the underground bunker of the KGC compound would likely be found soon. Farjado also said the ground preparing the radio of authorities is detecting signs of life in an underground area spanning 20 to 30 meters. It is now 6:13 in the evening, and stick around, Cool News at 6. We'll be right back.
sa aming
A better mix of music. Cool FM.
Welcome back. Let's get into the headlines from around the world now, as North Korea has unveiled a new suicide drone. State media said Monday, with leader Kim Jong-un overseeing a performance test of the weapons, which experts said could have come from Russia. Wearing a cream baker boy hat, Kim was shown beaming as he watched, aided by high-powered binoculars, as the drones blew up targets. Images in state media showed. Kim said that it is necessary to develop and produce more suicide drones, the official Korean Central News Agency reported, in addition to strategic reconnaissance and multi-purpose attack drones. Suicide drones are explosive, carrying unmanned drones designed to be deliberately crashed into army targets, effectively acting as guided missiles. The nuclear-armed North's growing drone fleet will be used within different striking ranges to attack any enemy targets on the ground and in the sea, KCNA said. All the drones North Korea tested on August 24 correctly identified and destroyed the designated targets after flying along different preset routes, it added. Kim also said his country would work towards proactively introducing artificial intelligence technology into the development of drones. Experts said the drones in the images released by state media look similar to the Israeli-made Harop suicide drone, Russian-made Lanka-3, and Israeli Hero-30. North Korea may have acquired these technologies from Russia, which in turn likely obtained them from Iran, with Tehran itself suspected of accessing them through hacking or theft from Israel. The suicide drone that looks similar to Harop can fly over 1,000 kilometers or 600 miles, said Jo Sang-gun, a professor at South Korea's Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology. This is a significant threat to South Korea's national security and its critical facilities, added Cho. They are showing off that they have the ability to hit everything from the tactical level to the strategic level. Should there be a provocation or an international conflict, the South Korean army would inevitably sustain significant damage from these suicide drones, said Cho. In 2022, Pyongyang sent drones across the border which Seoul's military was unable to shoot down, saying they were too small. In 2023, South Korea launched a drone operation common to better address the growing threat. Pyongyang and Moscow have been allies since North Korea's founding after World War II and have drawn even closer since Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine. The United States and South Korea have accused North Korea of providing ammunition and missiles to Russia for its war in Ukraine. Paris on Sunday celebrated the 80th anniversary of its liberation from German troops in World War II with tributes, military marches, and the hosting of a flag at the Eiffel Tower. On August 25, 1944, the 2nd French Armored Division entered the capital under the command of General Philippe Leclerc de la Touquet, ending 1,500 days of German occupation. The triumphant arrival followed a tumultuous week of uprisings, strikes, combat at barricades, and street battles between French resistance fighters and occupying forces. On Sunday, a parade followed one of the itineraries of the French division from the side of the capital to its center. The parade featured vintage military vehicles as several veterans of the 2nd Armored Division looked on. President Emmanuel Macron led the commemoration, also attended by Prime Minister Gabriel Attal, Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo, and an audience including prominent cultural figures including American actor Jodie Foster. Beyond all divisions, beyond all divisions and contradictions, to be French is to be together, not consent in a speech. Free and true to the great things that have been achieved and determined to achieve more together. A torch for the Paris Paralympics, which opened Wednesday, was lit ahead of a flyover by the Battle Royale de France, a unit of French Air Force fighter planes. Earlier Sunday, the French flag was raised under the Eiffel Tower in memory of firefighters who at midday 80 years ago took down the Nazi flag that had been flying there for 4 years and replaced it with the tricolor. Sunday's events were the culmination of a week of festivities in and around the capital, matching in length the week of fighting in 1944 before the Germans surrendered Paris. On Saturday, there was a tribute to the 160 men of La Nove, mostly made up of Spanish Republican forces, who were the first to enter Paris on the evening of August 24. On Saturday night, Paris City Hall was the venue for a brass band performance, a concert, and a dance. And now let's get into the showbiz or entertainment happenings. Former Pinoy Big Brother housemate Karina Bautista announced that she is now a Philippine Navy reservist after completing her training at the Armed Forces of the Philippines Naval Warfare Branch. The actress celebrated her newest milestone on Instagram account on Sunday, August 12th, while sharing photos of her completion ceremony. SN1 Karina Bautista PN rest from BCMCCL 909-24, she captioned her post. The actress received messages of support from celebrity twins Joy and Chai Bangan, as well as Rufa Gutierrez in the comments. She joined the list of celebrities who signed up as reservists to serve the country, with some of the biggest names including Gerald Anderson, Ding Dong Dantes, Rocco Nacino, Ronnie Liang, Mateo Guidicelli, Archie Munoz, Gwen Rafa Cruz, and J.M. De Guzman, to name a few. Haron Vilina incute citizens after once again claiming that he had been exploited by a film director who allegedly took advantage of him as a newcomer in show business and may talk a rampant sexual abuse case in the industry following the ordeal of Sandro Mulanch. On his social media post last August 25, Vilina appeared irked by a movie director who seemingly made a comment about the prevalence of sexual harassment in showbiz. I saw a post where a director said that such incidents have been happening for a long time. It's like you're proud of it. What if I tell everyone that I was one of the artists who felt exploited, and it was because of you? I remember when I needed a blaster for a cameo appearance in the scene. A production member was helping me put on the blaster, but you went inside the restroom and shoot them anyway. Not away. Away. You even said you shouldn't ask for help to harm them. I should be the one putting this on you. Continued Vilena. His post was aligned with his claims in the previous Fast Talk with Boy and Buddha interview that he felt commodified in the early years of his career, admitting that there had been a time when his boundaries were This post came on the heels of an interview by Philippine Entertainment Portal with actor-director Joel Lambangan that sexual abuse has been rampant in showbiz for a long time, except that most of these were not publicized. And that is it for Cool News at 6. As always, you can get in touch with us or send your feedback to us at tvhthephilippines.news@gmail.com. Once again, I'm Caro, and we will see you later for more headlines later with Cool News Primetime at 9. Goodbye for now, and good evening.